Alrighty, just as you are witnessing, there is nothing that's going to create amplified booming from one restroom into the one that I'm in. This is pacing in and out of the same demons that are in engineered light. These are the sex offenders gang stalking under the fake sun. Obsessed with my vagina indeed, in engineered lights, and engage in the pacing. Everybody has an impulse to go to the bathroom under the fake sun. They're doing this while my panties are down, monitoring my vagina under the fake sun. That's here as of a matter of record since before 9:45 a.m. I got the video at 9:42 a.m. This is indeed a sex offender who you saw. They were stalking in the path while I'm seated at the table. They're stalking in the path while I am in the bathroom, and the demons are pacing in and out. And while they're pacing in and out, amplification of audible noise is sounding in the bathroom. This is the same building where my shadow was appearing on that wall, where demons are outside also aware that my vagina is exposed, and demons are maintaining the role on the inside while they're maintaining their role on the outside, as the government is going to be prosecuted as a sex offender. All right, gang stalking is an exceedingly violent sex offense, and you are looking at the predators who have access to children. They hold the hands of children. They include children in sexual violence. They routinely practice sexual violence. It is gang stalking that California is practicing as a government program, in Starbucks. It's monitoring my vagina, and I'm also going to prosecute them for that. Commercial actors shall be prosecuted as sex offenders. They're going to be prosecuted as domestic terrorists. They're going to be prosecuted as gang stalkers, engaging in psychological torture. This is, again, bathroom monitoring at 5:46 p.m. The entity is gang stalking me on May 16, 2025. The Ontario Police is targeting me by flying over the apartment building where Tracy Banks resides, where inside impossible light activity is present, and outside the Ontario Police Department are flying over the same apartment building. And I know that because the building is sounding as though it's rumbling, which is sensational activity, while those demons of that police department are gang stalking me with Tracy Banks, who summoned them criminally on May 29, 2025. And these demons engaged in a kidnapping as an entity, where they are now engaging in sexual violence as an entity. The sun is not over Woodside Senior Apartments, and this is not the sun that's remaining for the duration of the day at 706 West Holt Boulevard. This is the sex offense. The sex offenders engage in kidnapping, especially when they know that their sexual violence, that their gang stalking is being exposed, because they are indeed engaged in criminal surveillance. These are sex offenders engaging in rampant sexual violence as a secret system of surveillance in California. The entity is engaging in this while all manner of people are aware at the same time that my vagina is exposed, which is informing and motivating a bunch of demons who are violent sex offenders pacing in and out of the adjacent bathroom, where you're not going to hear any toilet flushing. It's not going to cause rumbling in the walls. There's no anything perceived when this overweight Latino male is in use of the toilet. That's the demons that are interested in monitoring me when my panties are down, which is the pattern of conduct by the sex offenders who are gang stalking. And it includes those that are both working at the venue as well. All right, I just want to be clear, 7UGX 088, crossing path. The entity's been engaged in terrorism, engaging in sexual violence together. They're in the drive-thru monitoring my vagina. They're engaged in what is ongoing terrorism and exhibiting severe mental illness, coming to the grounds of Starbucks to share in terrorism, while impossible light is cycled inside, literally floating through the air, and sex offenders sit around like it's not happening while they're openly engaging in domestic terrorism, and then they pace around like psychopaths while my panties are down and the demons get in a frenzy. This is the fake sun that's present, and that's a sex engaging in surveillance in the parking lot. Okay, that's P.O.C. This is the P.O.C. of sexual violence. Starbucks is going to be prosecuted accordingly, and this is also not over 507 North Euclid Avenue. It's not over 507 North Euclid Avenue. It's also not over Woodside Senior Apartments, and it could never create what is this light activity, multiple contradicting directions of a chair, the shadow of it. That's impossible light activity. You're looking at all the evidence of gang stalking. This is the pathetic demise, publicly exposed, of what is the state of California that's filled with demons who are engaged in gang stalking. And those particular demons who are going to prison for committing a kidnapping as an entity include Tracy Banks, include those that I will document by name, of the Arrowhead Regional Medical Center, because they're gang stalking. That's a malicious engagement, not ignorantly keeping someone that they're not sure is mentally ill. They know exactly who I am. That's why they were gang stalking at Arrowhead Regional Medical Center. They're going to federal prison, and so is B. Hook, Nathan Morgan, C. Torres, and L. Martinez, amongst many of the Ontario Police Department who are going to federal prison. All right, the entity is engaged in what is terrorism and harassment in here, because I'm documenting the entity as the kidnapping that they committed together, evident through what is light that manifests in this way on the walls with two shadows. You're stalking in the path, and you're a psychopath engaging in a statewide system. And that's why corrupt businesses like Starbucks are going to be prosecuted and put on the map for a whole other basis, besides the fact that they hired demons. This is P.O.C.